Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As the video says, I'm going to show you my error collection that I've amassed. It's only been a week and a half, if you can believe it. Maybe 2 weeks. But anywho, let's get into it. So, this is a regular V card, and this is the error version in the top loader. So I'm going to focus the video so you can see these. One moment. Okay, so as you can see, the bottom of the card on the left is there with the words like 2020 Pokemon Game Freak. The one on the right has it completely cut off. So yeah, it's pretty neat. So as you can see here, you can kind of see the back is also cut off in the same way, and of course the top has more pictures. So this is a cool opportunity to kind of see how they kind of cut these. You can see more detail of the V logo in the upper left with the miscut that gives it extra on top. Now this one is also like it. I think they at least came from the same product. It was definitely two different packs, but the cuts are very, very, very similar. Actually, no, this one on the left here doesn't have the same back cut. Wait a minute. Oh, that's because it's the other. Sorry. My fault. Here they are. Okay. So you can see they both share the same kind of error, and the back cuts are very similar. Now, next is this error pack. So this one's pretty cool because it's a dollar store pack. Most of these that you'll find, I believe, are the 10-pack boosters. It's sealed in 2 empty Ultra Pro penny sleeve holders. And yeah, so I purchased that on eBay recently. I've been building this collection for probably maybe 2 weeks. I call it 1.5 weeks, but it could be 2 weeks. So I'm going to get into every piece that I've amassed within the 2 weeks. Also going to link in the video description a Facebook group for misprints, for Pokemon card misprints that I actually I joined for the purpose of finding them and whatnot. I was a member of it for a while. So yeah, so let's get into, hang on. Okay. So, okay, I'm back. So let's kind of get into this real quick. So yeah, so how I'm currently protecting them is through a Burning Shadows Elite Trainer box with rubber bands. There's 3 rubber bands in the center that are thin, and then little thicker ones on the sides, as you can see. Kind of overboard. I really just bored, that's why I did that. Okay, so when you look under the hood, there is a Hidden Fates tin in a plastic bag, a Gyarados tin. When you look in, I have plastic bags just folded on the left and right sides of the box. See, they kind of fell over. Yeah. Oh, this one's, yeah. Let me see. That is one of them. Don't know where the other one went, but that's fine. So, when I open the plastic bag, there's the tin, right? Gonna get my focus right here. Sorry. Best I can. Okay. We open it. there's a plastic bag with the actual stuff. Now the tin's empty. I actually promise you this will be worth it, I think. So stay tuned. So, another plastic bag. Another plastic bag and a final plastic bag. I want this to have somewhat of a chance to survive. It'll definitely survive a flood, I think. But it might also survive a house fire. Well, actually it won't survive a house fire. But hey. Now, this isn't just a misprint collection. What it also is a rare collection. So I consider a lot of misprints to be kind of rare compared to their non-misprinted counterparts. So it's really kind of a rare collection. So it's misprints mainly, then anything that's kind of rare, and also maybe some sign stuff. But that's a whole nother video I gotta get into. That might not be for a while. But anyway, empty top loader. Empty top loader. My rarest piece that started this off was this booster pack here. I believe the company's Top Gun, and I believe it has a stick of gum, and it has 2 promos in it. Now it's in a, I don't know if it's a tamper seal or it's just some random seal. I think it's in some random seal. It's in one of these, which I can conveniently have set aside, and then 2 top loaders sandwiched in between it. I'll give you a better look at this actually. Why is my focus not going? 1 second while I change the focus. Okay, so I have this, that's the back, and the front. So I guess it's just an old booster pack, and what I was told, I paid like $500 for it. What I was told was that this came, like, it was either right when like English and or Japanese base set dropped, because it's for $19.95, or it was like a 1 or 2 months or a year before it came. Maybe like 1 or 2 months, and I know it was printed very low. Like there, if you kind of Google or eBay, Top Gun, I think the company is, Pokemon booster packs, what mostly comes up, if any, is this like more colorful, like sideways or something, or it might be standing up, but it's a different, like red and white pack. But I found like an article or 2 with a little bit of information on that, but we'll see what that plays out to be and or do later on in the future. So now I have one other red tape pack, and that is a regular Darkrai Unified Minds pack, also protected in the same protection method I gave it with the other one. So here they both are kind of side by side. I believe, yeah, the tape is just about in the same spot for both of them. Cut a little differently. I think more of them are more like this one instead of like that. But who knows? These are not supposed to be in the public's hands. They're supposed to be in the factory. That's why I like them, and they're kind of rare. That's why I like them. Now, next is this little famous guy. So, this is 5/4/2020, and copies of him were popping up on the Misprint group that currently has 3,100 something members. This came, as far as we know, from a specific set. Specific piece of product. I don't know if it's the pre-release kit or if it's a deck box of some kind. It's one of those 2. But it has this ink dot, which I'll focus on, that is identical across all the copies that we've found. I might have one more coming in the mail, but maybe not. But I at least scored this one. There's one currently eBay sold for like 30 or 35. Good condition. So that's cool, because I'm not supposed to have that. All the other copies don't, as far as right now. I mean, information, sometimes there's errors that it could turn out that more than half of them do have the dot, and what's rare is the one that doesn't. That does happen with these errors as well, but that's more rare. I'm pretty sure more of these will have less of the dot and more. Now here is a set of, I believe, four miscuts, off-center miscut, whatever. Not whatever, but we'll get into the details because this electric type actually is definitely a miscut. So these came, I believe, out of the same booster pack, so like a set at this point. But what's cool about these is this yellow one here has another piece of a card, some grass type, on top of it in the photo. So that is very cool. I'll read it off if I can. Yeah, I can't really read it off. It says copyright 2019 Pokemon, essentially, because the back is like the top. The bottom is the top half of that, and then the top is the other half from the other card. So you can see the set number at the bottom. Don't know what's really missing or not on them, but it's pretty cool. They all have backs that kind of mirror what's going on with the front. The bottom is very small, the top is very tall. And it's just these guys. Charmander, that's cool. So, there's those. I will get into this one, which was my first misprint before I acquired this pack, in a second. These two here, so there's a long story with this. There's a story as to why I have this signed card from this person. It's because I got this signed card, so I'm trying to build a collection. That is supposedly, and I got it from a reputable person, so what's amazing is it's not supposedly like it's real, because they were like communicating with him. This is signed from Chum-Li from the show Pawn Stars, which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. There's a story behind it. What I love about at least half of these is there's a story that goes with it that I've memorized, which I think adds to how cool something is. So essentially what I'm going to do is, because this came free with the order that came with this. This is very rare. This I consider rare, like signed things. So that's why signed cards are going to be in, but not just any signed cards. There's a story that goes with these. So the reason why I got this is because he is famous, but not Pokemon centric. The person here, she's honestly not too famous unless you're in the Pokemon Facebook groups or whatever else that she dabbles into. But she does do a lot, like Pokemon distributor, that person there. A lot of these you won't be able to like read the name, so I'm not just gonna like say the name, at least in this video. But if they are Pokemon centric, I'm going to have them sign a reverse holo. So whether they're famous or not, if I think that they're cool enough or have some, you know what I mean, have some sort of influence in the Pokemon card community to the point where I think they're worthy to have that signed card there, the reverse holo, then I'm going to have them do it. This is my first request. I also have one coming from, well, it will be coming from a YouTuber, a famous Pokemon YouTuber. I just have to, I have two orders that are coming in for blank copies of these, both in good condition, like really good condition, so that's amazing. As far as I know, there are two others out there of this, one just like it and one signed to the original receiver, kind of like how this person did theirs for me. So that's those. And also, what I do actually really like is that, so I'm going to keep them, I'm going to keep them, as you can see, these are Hidden Fates, common Pikachus. What I do love is that there's a story that goes with these, and you know, kind of both Pikachus. So wouldn't have had it any other way. Linking things here. This manufacturer error I got from this person to begin with. So there's a link between them, which I think is pretty cool. Let me do a focus real quick. So this Charizard was pulled from a 2016 Evolutions booster pack. Might have been a Blastoise art, if I can remember. Yeah, oh my god, I can remember. The little girl got the Blastoise, the little boy got the Venusaur. My buddy's 2 kids. I gave them the packs. They were right next to me and my buddy. And was he in the room? Yeah, pretty sure he was. No, he wasn't. He was at work. He was at work. Gave them to the kids. But his girlfriend was there. And what's amazing is, you know, they opened them. I wasn't looking, but they opened them when I gave them to them. Probably 12 seconds in the same room went by. I told her, I told them both. I'm like, if you get a good Charizard, I'm taking it. Otherwise, everything else is for free. You guys are kids. You'll be cool with it. I'm like, do you want the packs? They're like, yes. I'm like, okay, here. So, of course, I took the Charizard. Reverse Holo Charizard. Why not? But what I instantly noticed the second, like as we were exchanging in hands, was that it had that in the upper right. Now, this is great because this is my better camera. So I'm going to be able to hopefully get a good visual on this. So, I told her and showed her. She's an extremely reputable seller. Literally like one of the best. Same as with the other person I got the other things from. But anyway, so she said she hasn't seen this before, but she believed that it was dry ink from the factory. Why I believe her as well is because there's sort of some white that digs into the card a little bit on the upper right and the lower right of the main thing, the upper left of the main thing, and the upper right of the smaller spot. And there's something with the back too. Hang on, let me see if I can get a better focus. Wow, okay. So, and then if we turn it around, every now and then, the back bubbles out. So essentially, if you were to rub your finger over the back, because the front definitely, you can feel it completely. If you run your finger over the back, let me get a focus. It's like those white spots kind of bubble out. Sorry, I'm not getting a really good picture. The clicking you hear is me adjusting the focus. But yeah, for now, that's as best as I can get. And in another video, I'll take it out of the top loader. But yeah. So, there's that. So, like, she pulled it out of the pack. I had looked at all the packs prior, like they were fine. They were normal. And I looked at both their hands. They didn't have anything on their hands or anything. And it was just as dry as it always has always been. The moment that I got it and looked at it, gently rubbed my finger on it. So, yeah. So, now I'm pretty sure the packs came out of a booster box, but when she mailed them to me, I got an order of, what are you? Evolutions and Burning Shadows at the same time. They ended up, I'm pretty sure, like they were doing a huge sale on their website, Safari Zone Collectibles. They were doing a big sale, and I ordered one of each. It was right before the prices went up during COVID-19 that we're in right now, because again, 5/4/2020. Yeah, but so that's the collection so far. So I have, I actually do have some things coming in the mail, but I'll do update videos on that stuff as it comes. So I have three miscuts where the bottom and the top are really just, you can see them on both sides. I have 2 V miscuts that the bottom words are actually completely cut off. So it's like missing a whole row of words at the bottom, and you can see extra on the V design that you wouldn't normally see. And that's just like the error itself. I think that's cool about it. You know, I was expecting, like, you'd maybe expect a cut off of the design here, but it just kind of goes through. So they have a bunch of just straight up extra, a little bit extra design that they just have when doing that. Pretty cool. I have this one that went with the others that has the words of the other card over on top of it on top, and the bottom cut off like the rest, so more pronounced. Really great guy named Cody who sold me this, gave me this for free in my order after talking to him, known him for a while. On the Misprint group, I got the apple with stain ink that there's more of out there, so reoccurring error, however common it's going to be. Rebel Clash has been out. I think this is from Rebel Clash. Let me check. Yep, Rebel Clash has been out for a week as of today. So these might stop appearing in new hands. Don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Got my Charizard and the pride and something of it is these two. I think honestly I do like the dollar store pack more, only because I think more so you see these in the regular packs. But still, everyone loves these. I love these. I was very fortunate enough to get this for half the price the guy had on eBay through negotiation. Hello there. Did that. Got this for an absolute steal off somebody. That was pretty cool. Very appreciative of that. Actually, the woman I got that from, I believe, what came with that was actually, all of these came with that sale, actually. These 4 that are a unit and the lone apple. So, I bought these in one sale off that Misprint group, which is linked in the description. Got this off eBay. Guy's just starting out with his account. I took the risk. Very good. This I pulled myself. Basically cost me $2.50. $2.50. And these I got recently off somebody. Pretty cool. I love the artwork on this. They are. I was surprised that they're somehow made the full arts better. I didn't think they can go any better. And these guys. This will hopefully grow and be added to this odd commodity of a collection. And maybe, hopefully, I can snag me, after I sell all my Pokemon stuff, after this round of selling, after homework this week, hopefully I can add more things like this to the collection as well. I usually wanted to stay from Japanese only because I wanted to stay with English, and that's it. But I couldn't pass this up. So maybe I'll get some more things like it. I'm going to look at those other packs that are from, I think, the same company. Alright, thank you guys very, very much for watching the video. Be sure to like, or if you didn't like it, dislike it. Comment, because I would love to continuously go back to this video day in and day out and talk about this stuff with you guys. Have you guys make your own discussions in the comment section down below. If you want, you can subscribe. I'm trying to get more subscribers. I'm gonna stick to stuff like this for the most part. There's gonna be coin currency stuff and technology stuff as well, but very Pokemon centric. And thank you, and stay safe out there in the COVID. It's 5/4/2020. World's still going through it, but we'll get through it, because I mean, there's money to be made all across the world. Everyone's losing money, so that'll motivate all the people up top, politicians or company owners, to get a cure for the virus, aka vaccine that works enough to open stuff back up or whatever. Some states in the U.S. already started opening up, and others are planning to. Hey,